Right now in the United States, about 1.2 million people are living with HIV, the virus that causes AIDS. And that is why every year since 1988, the U.S. has joined the world in remembering today, December 1st, as World AIDS Day. Until this year. The Trump administration has broken away from that tradition this year and has pulled back on some funding to fight the disease. That has local agencies like AIDS Alabama South depending more and more on the public for help. Monday night isn't a primary target for those who like to dine out or share a cocktail or two, but today at nearly 30 bars and restaurants in the Mobile area, people were doing just that, dining out for life. And that's more than just a catchy event name. Funds raised through customers' checks will help South Alabama Cares make budget when it comes to providing important care in fighting the continuing AIDS epidemic.
So right now our biggest concern is the possibility of losing the Ending the HIV Epidemic grant funding. That was a program started under the president's first term that funds a lot of our outreach into the rural areas around Mobile County, and then a lot in our county as well, like the services at our clinic.
And that is a concern because people living in counties here in South Alabama have the highest percentage of people living with HIV in the state. That's a virus that causes AIDS. Efforts to test people for the virus and offer preventative treatment do make a difference.
If we aren't able to go out into these rural areas and meet people where they are, or to go out in different parts of Mobile County, then the people there won't have access to this testing, and we will see rates start to rise.
Yeah, that's a possibility, and that's something that we don't want to see, which is why we're out now, and we're dining out for life for HIV on World AIDS Day. We want people to come out. We have 29 locations throughout Mobile County that individuals can come out and just eat and dine and have a good time. And all of the proceeds of the funding will come back into our agency, and we'll put them back into those programs for prevention education, also to provide services to individuals that are living with HIV.
But funding cuts are already happening and are already being felt when it comes to helping people with HIV enroll in health care.
And this program is very important for people to have health care.
Tori Payton is the organization's lead health care navigator. People who help people with HIV wade through the red tape to get health care so they don't become sick. There used to be 20 people like her, but due to recent federal budget cuts, now there are just 4 for 12 counties.
So I'm serving 12 counties by myself. And that's like, a very tremendous, cut. That's a lot on one person, but I do love what I do. And then by them taking away some of the additional funding or the assistance to help offset their payments for their health insurance, it makes people a little bit more nervous.
A feeling now being shared by those who care for people living with HIV for decades since the virus was discovered. Now, among those taking part in tonight's Dining Out for Life was Oyster City Brewing downtown, where AIDS Alabama South also offered free testing for HIV and information about care and prevention on this World's Day 2025.